Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a truder welcome to Poly Bridge 2, because some days I'm in a very particular mood. And that mood is, I want to build a bridge, purely for the joy of building aforementioned bridge. I want zero context, alright? I am not helping Cole get from one side of the ravine to the other, or anything like that. I am just here to have a nice afternoon building a bridge. Now, the downside of this mood is, I'm not actually necessarily very good at building bridges, because building a bridge is perhaps the most pure and practical test as to whether you understand physics. But screw it, we're going to give it a go anyway. So we're going to get this lovely camper van from point A to also point A. Would have thought B myself, but okay, sure, whatever. To do that, I've got a budget, I've got some stuff down here, each different thing costing a different amount, and of course, my invisible friends, or should I say enemies, the laws of physics. Things can only be so long, so bit of road, more more road. So, nice little flat bit to start us off, and then I want to be going... Hang on, how far down? Okay, this angle's good. That angle was supposed to be good, but then the game betrayed me. So that's not gonna fly. Because if I turn that on, it's just going to collapse because literally nothing is supporting it. Then everybody drowns, and that's very, very sad indeed. So that's fine. That's under control. Because, okay, this is not my first bridge game. I understand the secret. Triangles are good. And as a result of that, physics will now favour me and allow this van to get over the water. So, here we go, down in this direction, and... Okay, admittedly, like, the next van that comes along, not gonna necessarily have such a good time. But the point is, triangles, they work. Also, I would just like to stress, straight away, I am immediately into the top 20% of players. Alright, I am a genius at bridge making, for I understand that we must pray to triangles so the god of physics smiles upon us. Okay, life is gonna start getting more complicated very fast here, which is, vehicles must collect their thing before making it to their checkpoint. So, car collects star at the top, van collects star at the bottom. And we've now got steel. Expensive, but much stronger. Okay, so basic road on the top, basic road on the bottom. So if I just build to say, yeah, here-ish, and then another to here, right, and then one to here, one to here, you guys can just, oh yeah, oh flippin' yeah. Now all I need to do is use wood to, yeah, support the actual beams in this regard. So hang on. Then you go to... Okay, that doesn't work because wood can't be as long. But it doesn't need to be. I can build a supporting structure of wood right here so that these can connect to... Oh yeah, this is it. This is gonna work. Okay, I'm going to be honest, at some point the simple elegance of this design did get away from me a bit, but I believe in the core steel structure with a whole bunch of wood stuck to it that supports the road. Okay, this here, this is going to work, and... For some reason, apparently I can't make a single bridge that doesn't work once, and then never again. Well, okay, now I know that it functions. Just in theory, could we make this bridge run a bit more, cheaply? Alright, we're not bloody made of money here at the bridge department. In fact, the biggest outlay is, yes, the steel. So if we just take the steel, we're going to save a good $2,000. And there's still a good, solid, strong... Well, okay, those are diamonds, not like triangles. But a diamond, if you think about it, is like two triangles that have made friends and moved in together and formed a life partnership. So... in many ways, that's like twice as good. So this here is still gonna work, and it was looking good for a minute. You see, my mistake is to think of this as one bridge, when obviously it's not. It should just be two distinct bridges. I mean, according to the laws of triangles, this should just work. Times two, so just... Okay, 50% pass rate is still pretty bloody good. Reinforce the bits at the bottom. Okay, then put these over here. That's absolutely fine. And Okay, hang on. These aren't breaking yet, so just let it go. Now we've reinforced those bits. Admittedly, okay. The problem may in many ways be that the steepness of this angle means the truck basically just drives straight off here and gets a lot of momentum up when it hits this point, breaking this bit of the bridge. So that's fine. Now that we've put this reinforcement in, we can make the lower bit of the bridge way more shallow. And that is going to lead to happier triangles and less murder. So now that goes to, oh flip me. Oh flip me, we've done it! That there is a better bridge. We didn't need the steel. The steel was... I can't help but notice that we seem to run into some problems up on the top there. I feel like that is not actually a bridge problem. If you've got idiot low suspension, then that is a you issue, not a me issue. I will not be held accountable for your bad car purchasing decisions. Okay, this level is called My First Drawbridge, because it gives you hydraulics for the first time and wants you to make a drawbridge. But I say, no. Why do I need to do that? Drawbridges are boring. Like, you've seen so many bridges that just, like, you know, open up at an angle to form a drawbridge. No. That is boring as anything. But what about an elevator bridge? So, basic concept, you know, standard bridge, beautiful diamonds of strength. That's no problem whatsoever. Then we just shove in the hydraulics right over here and right over here. And we say these guys expand in this direction, right? And then that's going to make the bridge go up. So, okay, well, let's focus on the plus side here. The boat can get through. Okay, I've made some slight adjustments. So, for example, yes, this has now been split in two. So, as a result, yes, this bit can separate out from the rest of it without exploding. So, as a result of that, still needs a tiny bit of work. I have realised the problem, which is the elevator was attached to the wrong side. That needs to be clicked on, indicating, yes, the elevator bit only impacts side number 2. Okay, and this elevator over here, that impacts side number 1, meaning the elevator only impacts, yes, the pyramid over here, and then the elevator pyramid over here. Okay, now that should work better. Okay, this time the entire thing collapsed, but I think actually we are moving in the right direction here. The breakpoints were okay. At this point, we simply can't take the weight of all this, but that's fine. Reinforce, and reinforce, and can't reinforce. Okay, but if we just put that in play, then that's going to... Oh, flip me. Oh, flip me. Oh, flip me, I think I've done it. I think I've done it. My elevator bridge. It's working. Assuming it's not. Why did it do that at the end? It was so beautiful. I wouldn't, mate. I really bloody wouldn't. Okay, for some reason, this bit broke, which is not what I was expecting to happen, but okay, we can just reinforce the road, I suppose. That's fine. So, okay, 100% speed. Elevator goes up. Yes. Okay, this is... Why does it do that every time? Why to the left? Okay, the problem we've got, this is the moment where it goes wrong, is once it is up at the top of its rotation, there's no triangles attaching it to the rest of the bridge. At that point, the whole thing is basically just on top of 4 stilts. But okay, what if I was to build a set of supporting structures attached to the main bridge, which is way more stable, that also went up the same amount. So the elevator going straight up goes about, 0.88 meters. So if I wish to have a supporting structure that rises the same amount, then what it's going to have to do at 45 degrees is extend 50% further. 0.88 multiplied by 1.5 is 1.32. So I just need to change the length of this until it is precisely 1.33 is pretty bloody close. So as a starting point, what's about to happen? Because I don't know whether all of these joints are like rotatable and flexible or not. Because if they're rotatable, this could work. So just activate this and... oh, flip me into... okay, now it's going the other way. Which it isn't supposed to do. We can flipping do this. If we just put you to you, and then same deal over here, right, and just reinforce this structure, and then put a little hat on it, this is going to work. Okay, my elevator star is going to work. And then, that was worse. Oh my god, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I think I might have done it! I think it might be working! Please work. Please cooking work. Holy flip me. Okay, go down. I don't know why those dangly bits are there. They're just sort of there. And now we just go down. And it's all gonna hold together. And now it locks. And the motorcycle man, just get over there. Get over there as fast as possible. Holy flip, we made it work! We made it work! It works! The dumb thing works! Admittedly, some people just built, yes, a bridge with a slight slope on it, because you didn't actually need to do a drawbridge at all. And that was apparently the much better solution. But no! This is beautiful. Look at it! It actually sort of works, and apparently we could even save money. I mean, if this bit broke, then it doesn't need to be there, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's beautiful. This is my masterpiece, my magnum opus of engineering. Look at it! It actually cooking works! And now it doesn't flipping flop all over the place. Oh, my beautiful elevator spider bridge actually worked. Admit it! Admit it down in the comments. You didn't think this was going to work, and it bloody does. Okay, you know what, game? Give me a challenge. Alright, it turns out I'm a genius at physics. I have invented a brand new type of bridge. It is beautiful and functional. Quite frankly, I should receive whatever the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for Architecture is. So, Nobel Prize for Architecture. There might well be, hang on. It's called the Pritzker Prize. Alright, I deserve the Pritzker Prize for Architecture for inventing a brand new sort of bridge. So, okay. Now I need to get a very heavy lorry up a pretty steep slope. And there's not much in the way of supports. Okay, this could potentially be difficult, I'll admit. In fact, just draw me a straight line. Alright, we're gonna Occam's razor this here bridge. Let's say that's the solution right there. Problem with architects, they overthink everything. Alright, they come up with dumb ideas like a spider elevator, when in fact, straight line from point A to point B, how do we make it not fall in the water? Okay, I've got to think that a big, strong steel support structure right here off this central thing, that's gotta be a good idea. I would lie and tell you this structure was designed, in order to be as efficient as possible. It wasn't. It was designed because, yes, I wanted the angle to match as much as possible. I need this bridge to look nice, because if it doesn't look nice, what's the bloody point? Okay, now you see that strikes me as a good starting point. But I can't just test it, because, yeah, if the rest of this collapses, it's going to bring down this with it. So we need to come up with, 3 basic superstructures. One up here, one down here, one over here. Budget's been about a third used up already, which is concerning, I'll admit. Okay, superstructure number 2, set up over here. Admittedly, I feel like this is going to need reinforcing. This definitely needs reinforcing, I think with steel. It just struck me that, yes, it is a bit odd that the superstructure is made of steel, but what's actually attached to the road, i.e. the bit that needs to take the weight, is entirely supported like 80% of the time by wood. But screw it, just set it going. It may well fall over before the truck even hits it. And okay, so it fell over before the truck even hit it, yes. Okay, what went wrong? Well, that bit broke first. Whether that really matters is another question. Okay, let's just reinforce here. Reinforce the road, because the first break was on the road. That means we just build a second level of wood reinforcement all the way along. Step 1, the road needs to hold together. The problem may well be, yes, this is just extra weight that the steel can't take, but like, it's steel. Its one job is to take this weight. This is going to be fine. Okay, this time, it's going to... Okay, the bridge didn't collapse immediately. That there is... Okay, this looks kind of promising and... Okay. It went a bit wrong, but the starting point was pretty good, actually. I think we're onto something here. What broke was this bit of wood. I'm going to replace that one bit with steel. Now, that's going to put us over budget, but that's fine. Did we really need these bits right here? I don't think we did, really, no. So, just get it going again. And this time, that piece, okay, that piece is looking much better. Oh, flip me. Oh, flip me. Oh, flip me. It's holding. It's holding. And it turns... Oh, no! I'd literally already begun saying it turns out I'm a genius at bridges, but no. No. But honestly, I think this is going very well for, like, my third test run. All we need to do is slightly reinforce this bit at the end, which I was always a bit dubious about because I'm not sure this straight line here, as nice as it looks, is actually contributing much, like structurally. The problem now, therefore, is budget. So we're going to need to take away a bit more of the supports up top here. Are they really contributing that much? I hope not, because we just took them all away. So, okay. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. This first bit did work. And now this bit might be in a bit of trouble, because we took away a lot of the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Genius at bridges. Okay, as I am an unstoppable bridge god, I have skipped to the final world, like the ultimate set of super challenges for people who have like degrees in bridge physics or something, because I am ready for it, and on this occasion, nothing below at all. 2 boats coming through, got to get truck from one side to another, and obviously, yes, I've got myself cables and ropes, but also springs. Alright, let's just Occam's razor this, because, yeah, if I just go in a straight line, the boats will go straight underneath, and no problem. I only just noticed I don't have access to steel. Oh, that could be a problem. I feel like steel may have been very literally carrying me during the last challenge. Okay, the point is, let's go for, yes, some nice, strong cables. That cost 11 grand to go. Like, if I just put enough ropes... Oh, that's only like 4 grand. That we can afford to do, like, loads of. So, we're just going to tie it all down. It's all going to be A-okay. And this is going to not work, but I'm kind of curious precisely how. So, just start it. I mean, as a starting point, it's not collapsed. And the truck is... okay. The bridge did not collapse immediately. That is a huge win. The problem is... then, yeah, that broke, like, straight away. I've got so much money. Reinforced road. Okay, reinforced road across the entire bridge. Same deal, just stronger roads. Still in budget, so okay, we've improved right there. The boats basically do not even concern me. You go straight over here. And now... we made it further. Okay, so I've made some improvements. The bridge is now properly symmetrical. I've counted the blobs and everything. And I've reinforced the wooden structure. I say reinforced. To be honest with you, I mainly just wanted it to be, you know, prettier. Okay, I like the idea of my bridge having a triforce in the middle of it and little bumps along. It just helps give it, you know, a nice silhouette. So it should hold together nicely in terms of the boats. No problem there whatsoever. And now just watch for the red of... okay, we made it about the same amount, I think. The problem being, okay, interesting. That bit of wood, because... Oh. The cables should hook straight into the bridge itself, though that is going to be less visually appealing, I will admit. That's upsetting to me, but you know what? We're just going to have to make do. So, okay, that should be better. Okay, let's see if we can make it a bit further. It worries me it's already red on, yeah, some of the ropes and whatnot, when we haven't even set off yet, so... I think that was a bit further. In fact, on that occasion, the road broke. Because, okay. How about, as ropes are cheap, we basically just rope up everything. We just rope up the entire road. That is far too expensive to do. Okay, but the cables, just like the steel was back in the day, maybe the cables are a false friend. Maybe ropes are pretty expensive too. Got it. Okay, what about every, like, other one? So now we've got plenty of rope to, yes, like, spread the load a bit. So we're going to see if that works a bit better. And now the ropes are all on the road, and none of them attached to... Oh, that's better. Okay, but wood, that's cheaper than rope. So all we need to do really is... Oh. All we need to do, actually, is use the rope to support the edges. The center can just be a giant wooden pyramid of strength. So now, the ropes will be providing a support from the top rung, but there will also be supporting ropes on the bottom. Okay, and that looks nice. And those ropes are already at the point of breaking. That worries me a bit. That does worry me a bit, but then again... Oh! I thought we bloody had it. That was definitely better. Okay, can we afford, like, the good stuff for this one thing right here? Oh, this is going to cost a lot. And to fund that, what we're going to do is take away that probably unnecessary extra layer of bridge right there. Okay, so now the cable under the most stress is the strongest one. Okay, and that's going to be fine. It's going to hold. It's going to hold. It's going to... Once again, we made it further. Okay, so, update. I have now got a working bridge. What I've got, however, is a small budget problem. This bridge now appears just about to work. The issue is, okay, we need to get this bridge in under budget. And that means we need to figure out, yes, which of these cables could be replaced or made cheaper or just in general got rid of. Just a few cables gone could sort out this budget problem. So, okay, lower the speed and keep an eye out for the cables that aren't really contributing much. So, got my eye on these two. Right here. They're not contributing much to this here bridge. Okay, replace some of the cables with ropes. We're down to an 8% overspend right now. Okay, so we're just reverse engineering a bridge that can... Okay, those cables, they can't be replaced, no. Okay, we're struggling to make progress on the cabling. So what I'm doing instead is I'm just slowly trimming, yes, all this stuff out. Because I'm pretty confident we can do without some of this. I think some of it's just decorative. Also, that's a good point. Every single bit of road is reinforced road. Now, okay, there's clearly stress on the... Needed some of what I just took out, yes. But we could definitely get rid of some of this road, right? We can make that better. Okay, the best I can do is this. The center of the bridge must be reinforced road. The exterior may be normal road, which means as a result of that, we're down to 5% overspend. So, okay, I've tested every bit of road, and I can't remove any more of the supporting wooden structure. I just need to get another 6 grand off this. So, okay, start off by taking out a couple of ropes. Okay, we've got this rope here. I'm worried it's all going to fall apart right at the start, but 2 of the ropes have come out. We are just in budget right now. So come on, buddy. Hold together. Hold the cock together and... If it makes it halfway, it should make it all the way. Please don't collapse now and make me a liar. Oh, flip. Yes. Also, by the looks of it, some people just built, yes, just like a hanging, rope bridge. And that apparently works fine. So there we go, that there is Poly Bridge 2. A delightfully silly physics bridge builder, and some days I'm just in the bloody mood for it, okay? This here are. This is nice. It's also in the Steam sale right now. You can pick this up for like a handful of dollars. I'd say it's worth a look-see. It's a good dumb old time. As I say, just sometimes I want to build a bridge. This has been a lovely, lovely day. And at some point in the future, maybe years from now, I'll feel like building a bridge again and a bridge simulator will return. Hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Poly Bridge 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Jebediah Kerman has not exploded. Oh shit. Why did that happen? 5, 4, 3... Oh, I forgot to turn the thrust on. 5, 4... Is everything else... How is everything... Up to that point, that was going better than anyone expected.